Hey everybody. There's a hair somewhere. I can't get it. How are you? Happy Monday, June 20th. It is a federal holiday, Juneteenth, so happy Juneteenth to you all. I'm going to catch my breath here. I've been running around like a crazy person. I'm going to catch my breath here. I needed a little pick me up, so I'm having another cup of iced coffee. Hi, Stacy. Now that summer's here, I kind of do some cold brew. So I ate lunch and I was just kind of dragging, and I thought I'm gonna make me another cup of cold brew. So that's what I did, and hopefully that will help. Okay, today we're gonna make a fun little fun fold card. Really fun. Hi, Loopy. So, I'm going to get my camera so you don't see all my mess. Sorry, the camera's like right in my... Hi, Vicki. Hi, Kathy. Kind of right in the middle of my face. There we go. But that's okay. Tomorrow, free shipping. This doesn't happen very often. In fact, this really took me by surprise. I'm wondering if it was a last minute decision on Stampin' Up's part, which that doesn't happen very often because we received an email on Saturday from Stampin' Up, and we never get emails from them on Saturday. So, I don't know. Kind of fun though. I'm going to get my order together this afternoon because I love free shipping. It starts tonight at midnight and all day tomorrow. So you don't have to stay up, and that's Mountain Time. So I think we have like till 1 a.m. tomorrow night because we're on Central Time and they're counting it as Mountain Time. Anyway, don't wait until 1 a.m. tomorrow night if you want to take advantage of the free shipping. Hi, Kay. Oh, Loopy's going to take advantage of free shipping. You just gotta. June 30th is 10 days away. That's the end of the kit collection. Buy one, get one 50% off. To see which kits are available, go to leslie.stampinup.net, click on Shop Now, click on Shop Products. There'll be a drop down and it'll say Kits, and click on the kits, or just put in the search bar kits and it'll show you which kits are available. So that's kind of fun for summer. Working on those little kits, it's not a lot of stress, real easy. The last chance, 10 more days to take advantage of this. I have not really paid attention to what's left on this. There are up to 50% off on a lot of the products that are going away from the mini catalog, which is, I got lots of mini catalogs down here. This catalog, the Spring Mini, expires at the end of the month. So some things are going away for good. Some bundle pricing is going away. The items are not going away, but the 10% savings with the bundle are not going away. So you can also go to leslie.stampinup.net and click on the last chance. There'll be a little carousel thing. You can click on that and see what's still available for that. And then I received this weekend, here's my catalog, the back of it. That means if you're a customer of mine, you should be receiving your mini catalog and your celebration brochure very soon, because I send one to myself just to kind of get an idea of when you'll be getting yours. So keep an eye out, and let me know if you don't get it in the next week or so, because this begins July 1st, and I am so excited about this catalog. I have not been this excited about a catalog in a long, long time. If you don't have a demonstrator and would like a catalog, just reach out to me, message me, comment below, and I will be happy to send one out to you. Okay, the card we're going to make is a fun fold. I don't know if I should show you the card or the products. It's the Butterfly Kisses Suite. I'm using everything in the suite. This is on page 36 of the annual catalog. For $67.50 US, that is a deal, man. You get the stamp set, the coordinating dies, the designer series paper, and the cute little Fun Flowers resin shapes. So if you're wanting that free shipping, the price for all of that is $67.50. That's a pretty good deal. You're saving 10% on the stamp set and dies, and then you get the paper and the resin shapes. So just add on some adhesive or some ink or something, and that will take you to the $75 to get your free shipping tomorrow, if you're interested. So we are going to use the stamp set with the coordinating dies, and I went ahead and the dies cut out the stamped shapes. These are so whimsical. I really have butterfly. I have a lot of butterfly stamps and stuff, but I just love how whimsical and fun these were. And we're going to make a card today using these dies, I think. No, just this die. I don't know. You'll see. And then these fun little just standalone dies. So, and they nest perfectly. I guess I can show you that. They nest perfectly inside each other. So you can either outline the shape of the stamp, or to make the fun cutouts, you just nest them. So you'll see in our project today. So that's what we're doing, and this is the card. It is a fun fold card. It's kind of hard to see flat like that. It'll fold up in an envelope, your regular A2 envelope. Oh, Kathy got her catalog and Loopy got hers. And Loopy thinks beautiful stuff. I do too. I have a whole box of stuff over there, and with free shipping tomorrow, I'll probably order some more because demonstrators are allowed to order a month ahead. So I'll probably order some more out of that catalog because I'm going to take advantage of that free shipping. So this is the card. You can mail it, like I said, in a regular A2 envelope. I'll kind of go like that. And it's really simple. You don't really need any special tools. And it takes just a regular 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of cardstock for your card base. I'm going to pull out these measurements, if that might help. I hope you can see them as I do this. There we go. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Trimmer, and I've already scored these. So, because you know how I like to flub up when I'm on here, so this will help me not to flub up. Okay, so I'm going to score on the 11-inch side at 5.5, and then 7, and I'm using my scoring blade, 9, and 10.5. We're going to leave this little 1/2-inch tab on the end, and that's what's going to connect our card base. Okay, I'm going to set this aside just for 1 minute, and I'm going to show you how this folds. So you're going to fold it in half just like you would a normal A2 card, and then fold on all of these score lines. And it's going to create a little box at the bottom. I'm using thick, basic white cardstock. So I'm going to make sure that I've burnished all these edges really well. And then when we put our card together, it's going to be like that. But first we want to put our paper on. So see how that worked? There's the 1/2 inch tab. We're going to put adhesive on that when we're ready. And then we're going to just glue it and it'll stand up all by itself. Okay? So we folded everything in, right, on all those score lines that we just did. And it creates this little box. You can do a lot of things with this kind of a fold. Hi, Kat. Thanks for joining. So before we glue it together, I'm going to take the Designer Series paper, and I am using the Butterfly Kisses paper. This is so cute. Been using it to death because it's just such brightness. And you know how I like the bright colors. So I've already pre-cut these, and you can see on my little paper here, our first piece of Designer Series paper is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're going to put that on the back panel. And I'm using a different print than I did with my sample. I thought I'd use a little softer print. This one's more bold. This card's also kind of fun to use with, get some of your scraps and use them, coordinating scraps. I love this paper because I've used 3 different kinds of print on this card, and it just looks like I did that on purpose. It's magic because it just all goes together. Okay, then we're going to fold this. It's going to go like this, so I want to put some paper on this panel, and that is our 4 by 1 3/4, and I'm using the back side of this print. And I'm going to put that right on the front panel. I got a little carried away with my bone folder there. Now, if you wanted to, you could put some paper here, but I just left that. I think it's colorful enough without it, but we could add some paper there if we wanted to. Now I'm going to put some adhesive on this 1/2 inch flap. I'm going to pull my, I'm going to pull this so I don't get adhesive on my, just in case. Now this was the hardest part I felt, was just making sure it was all squared up. And I might have to stand up because it makes me nervous. Because I don't want to adhere that until I'm sure that we're square. I think we're good. So there, it stands by itself. And there's the little box. And then you can fold it to put in your envelope. Now, for this extra little piece, that is a 5 1/2 by 3 inch piece of basic white, or whatever cardstock you're using to make your card. And then we're going to score it on the, how did I do this? 3 1/2 and 5 on that 5 1/2 inch side. So you're going to end up with another 1/2 inch. We're done with that. You're going to end up with another 1/2 inch panel. And that's what we'll use to adhere it to the back of the card. But before we do that, let's go ahead and put our Designer Series paper on these 2 panels. So I've got a piece of, which one is this? This is the 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then I've got a piece of 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. And those will go right there on those two panels. I almost did this one, but we're going to put a butterfly on it, and I didn't want it to get in the way, so I just thought it might be a little distracting. I don't know. I probably will be sorry I didn't use that print because it's so pretty. Okay, now this one's going to be easier. You're going to fold this card out the long way. And then let's put our adhesive right here on this little 1/2-inch tab. You could use some tear and tape. I'm just using some Stampin' Seal. And then I'm going to put a little bit down here. But I don't want to go up too far because I just want to glue it onto this part. I don't want to glue it onto that part. And then we're gonna, this is how you would fold it to mail it, but we're gonna open it up the long way. And pop that little piece that we just made right down at the bottom edge, and then fold in this 1/2-inch piece, and that will adhere it to the back of the card. So then when we open it back up, it's perfect. And then we can still fold it to mail it. I hope that made sense. You might have to rewatch this. It'll be on my blog later, the video, and also my YouTube channel if you need to like pause. But I hope that made sense. That way it's positioned perfectly so that when you fold it to mail it, it folds flat. Okay, now the fun part is embellishing. So we're gonna make one of these little butterflies. And I wanted to show you how fun this paper is along with the dies. If you find this print in the Designer Series paper with the big butterflies, the coordinating dies cut it out. Cut it out. That reminds me of, who was the uncle on Full House? You see how that fits right over that? Now you can't cut it all in one time. You have to cut the bottom first and then come back and cut the top first. Let's go ahead and do one. I already cut mine out, but let's go ahead and do one just so you can see. And these work with the mini Stampin' Cut, Stampin' Emboss machine if your paper's not 6-inch, if you cut your paper down enough. The dies work great. The mini Stampin' Emboss machine is $63. So if you're trying to get that $75 to get free shipping and you've always wanted one of these, you can get free shipping on this. Just add something to it. Now when I'm doing something this, I don't want it to slip. I just use some washi tape, or you could use a Post-it note. I take some of the sticky off. And I'm going to cut these top wings off. I hate doing this on the table because it shakes my camera and everything, but I wanted you to see how nice this works. I love it when Stampin' Up! Does this with our paper. So there's their top wings. Now it's not perfect, but you'll see when we make our card how it goes together perfectly. So now I'm using this die. And then you have the bottom wings. Now it looks kind of funky right now, but look how it fits together perfectly. And then when you add your little body, which I stamped, and oh, I haven't stamped it yet. Never mind. Okay, you'll see in a minute how that's all going to go. I stamped and then cut out with the die the little body, and you glue that right on top and it holds everything together. So I just wanted to show you how you can use that paper. I love that when they do that. All right, so I went ahead and cut my butterfly here, because it is kind of boring for you guys to watch me just cut. I cut this one, and then I used the layering dies. Let me show you how that works. You'll notice that goes there. They layer right on top of each other, and when you do that layering, it makes these little cutout wings. So on this one, on my sample, I just glued it right on top, and I'm going to try something different this time. I glued my wings all the way down, but on this one, I'm going to only glue this part because I think that would be kind of fun. It will have a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to glue this here. And then I'm going to glue this one here. See how that gives it a little bit more, makes it a little bit more dimensional and fun, I think. I wish I would have thought of that to do on this one, but it looks good either way. Okay, now we're going to stamp the little body. And we'll go ahead and stamp our sentiment while we're at it. And I'm using one of the new colors, Starry Sky. And these are photopolymer, so I'm going to use my paper piercing mat. Hey, Susan, no worries. I like this You're My Bestie. I thought it fit pretty well up top there. And then I probably meant to do the You're My Bestie on here. Never mind. You all, I told you earlier, see, I make flubs. I make flubs when I'm on here. I'm not sure. That might show through. And I have enough scrap of paper over here that I am going to do this little guy. Right there. Okay. Done with that. Okay, to cut my little sentiment out, I used one of the dies from the Stylish Shapes dies. I use this large label die, tag die, but you could just cut it out and flag the ends if you don't have something like that. I did, so I'm going to use it. And it is just the right size if you fit it on here perfectly. It got everything in, even the little apostrophe. And then we're going to grab the little body. And then we'll go ahead and cut those out. And these work with the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine as well. The only thing that's not going to work with the smaller machine is your big embossing folders and anything that is over 3.5 inches wide. So if you have a die that's, you know, very large, you're going to need your bigger machine. This one is just so lightweight and easy to handle. I just love it. All right, there's our tag, and here's our little body. Can put this away. Okay, now I can show you how this all fits together. So this one, if we just wanted to put it together, we could just put the adhesive right on our little butterfly, and there we have made butterflies using the designer series paper and the dies. They coordinate with the paper. I wish you could buy a whole pack of just that print so you could make a bunch of them, but I'm having so much fun with this paper. I am definitely gonna put that on my order tomorrow. You know, whenever you get free shipping, I always try and get a big order together. And they always surprise us. They never really tell us ahead of time much what they're doing. So I'm just going to put a little glue, and that's more than a little. Boop. Making a mess. Thank you, Susan. Oh, I'm missing some comments. I'm sorry. Kat loves the way Stampin' Up! Dies to fit the paper to cut out figures. They are so ingenious. I love it when they do that too. Oh, I'm really liking this butterfly better than the one on my sample. Okay, we better let this dry a minute. I think I like it because I didn't glue it completely down. And I bent these up a little bit. It just looks more dimensional. It's cute though. Okay, so then I put my little butterfly, I'm going to make this one go this way, on the front with some dimensionals. I'm going to put one right here in this center to kind of hold that. Cute. I really like that. And then I'm going to put my tag on there with some dimensionals as well. Well, we don't need this many. Right in the center up there. Cute. This one I put down a little further. But it looks good. Okay, and then the final thing I'm going to add are the Fun Flowers resin shapes to my tag. I think the paper is just too busy to put it on the paper, so I chose to put it on the tag so it really gets highlighted. And all of these products coordinate with each other because they are from the suite. there you go. There's the cards. Save this butterfly for later. Don't lose that guy. Thank you, Kay, for coming. Yes, I love these butterflies. They're very whimsy. So then you can mail it in a regular A2 size envelope. It folds up perfectly flat. You probably would have to add extra postage because of the extra thickness of it. So just get a non-machinable stamp. And then they just stand up, and you can put your note to your recipient on the back. So fun. So thanks for joining me today. You guys, don't forget about free shipping tomorrow. And then this is the suite we used. We got the stamp set, the paper, the coordinating dies, and the resin shapes. All of this for $67. That's a pretty good. I'd like to grab those suites sometimes because you've got everything that goes together, and look what you can get out of it. I'm going to try and make one of these cards when we get off today with some of our new holiday stuff. So look for that on my page. Look for photos of that. I'm just, it's over there in a box. I've looked at it, but I haven't opened it. So, well, we're going crazy. Must be time to leave. Talk to you guys next time. Wednesday, I have to take my mom to for a procedure, so I have to leave here at 9:30ish. So I probably will be going live at 9 a.m. So if not, if that doesn't work out, I'll probably, I'm not a morning person very well, but if that doesn't work out, I'll do Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday evening. I haven't done an evening live in a long time. So I'll post that Wednesday morning first thing so you guys can see. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy stamping.